the 7 wonders of the world. You might be surprised to learn that many of the ancient world's greatest architectural achievements did NT make it into the modern age. Now, though, with incredible engineering feats happening all over the globe, we've got a lot of amazing buildings, structures, and locations that deserve recognition. So let's get started. Number 7. The Colossus of Rhodes. This massive statue was built in the year 280 BC and was named after Helios, the Greek god of the sun. At 33 meters tall, this bronze statue would have been visible from far-off ships approaching the island of Rhodes and was designed by the sculptor Chairs of Lindos. It took 12 years to complete and was made possible by Rhodes being a center for trade at the time. Unfortunately, only 60 feet or about 18 meters of the statue's legs and one arm remain today, which were discovered in the 1930s near the coast of Rhodes. Scholars believe that the statue stood in the harbour of Rhodes, and recent research suggests that it was NT toppled over but rather dismantled due to an earthquake and recycled for use in other projects. Number 6. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon. These legendary gardens are believed by many scholars to have existed in the 6th century BC during the reign of King Nebuchadnezzar II. They were said to have been built when the king wanted to please his wife, Amydes, who missed the lush greenery of her homeland. The gardens were described as having multiple levels with plants and trees from around the world, including fragrant flowers, shrubs, and vines. But unfortunately, no archaeological evidence has been found to confirm their existence. Many believe that they may have been a figment of the ancient writer's imagination, or perhaps they could have been a misidentification of another ancient structure like the Kairos of Babylon, which is an enormous ziggurat that has also been described as a garden within its walls. Number 5. The Lighthouse of Alexandria. Standing 100 meters tall at the entrance to Alexandria's harbour, this was once the tallest man-made structure in the world. Built around 280 BC, it took 300 years to build and guided ships safely into port with a large fire at its top that could be seen for miles. The fire was kept burning by a complex system of mirrors that focused the rays of the sun onto the fuel. The lighthouse remained standing until 1303 when an earthquake caused it to collapse into the sea. Much of it now lies beneath the water, but some remains can still be seen today along the shore. Number 4. The Great Pyramid of Giza. The oldest and only remaining member of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, the Great Pyramid is located just outside Cairo, Egypt. Built as a tomb for the pharaoh Khufu, it stands 147 meters tall and has a base covering an area of 53,000 square meters. It's estimated that it took 27 years to build, beginning around 2580 BC. And it was constructed using limestone and granite blocks weighing up to 80 tons each. Over the centuries, many theories have been proposed about how such a massive structure could have been built. But modern technology allows us to see that ramps and levers were used to move the stones into place. Number 3. The Statue of Zeus at Olympia. Created by the sculptor Phidias, this monumental statue of the supreme leader of the Greek gods was housed in the Temple of Zeus at Olympia. Standing 13 meters tall and crafted from ivory and gold, it depicted Zeus seated on a throne holding a staff in his right hand and a victory in his left. It took 12 years to complete and was considered one of the greatest works of art in the ancient world. However, there is some mystery surrounding its whereabouts as no archaeological evidence of it has ever been found. Some believe it was destroyed in an earthquake in the 5th century AD, while others think it may have been lost when the temple was converted into a church. Number 2. The Mausoleum at Halicarnassus. Built between 353 and 350 BC, this was the tomb of Mausolus, the satrap of Caria, a region in what is now Turkey. It was designed by the architect Peirithius and decorated with sculptures by famous artists such as Scopas of Athens and Bryaxis of Athens. The structure was an impressive 145 feet or 44 meters tall and featured 4 layers, with each layer having a different style of architecture. It had a pyramid at its peak and was covered in marble and other precious materials. It was considered one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world and survived until 1494 when an earthquake caused it to collapse. Number 1. The Temple of Artemis at Ephesus. Located in the ancient Greek city of Ephesus, this temple was dedicated to the goddess Artemis and was considered one of the most important religious sites in the ancient world. It was built around 550 BC and was originally a small wooden structure, but it was rebuilt in marble in the 6th century BC by Croesus, the last king of Lydia. It had 127 columns, each 54 feet or 16.5 meters tall, and was decorated with sculptures of mythological scenes. It was also home to several treasures, including a giant statue of Artemis made of gold and ivory. The temple was destroyed twice, once by the Goths in 263 AD and again by the Persians in 356 BC. But it was rebuilt both times. However, it was finally abandoned in the 5th century AD, and its ruins are now all that remain. Honorable mentions. There are so many other places and things that could be considered one of the 7 wonders of the world. From the Taj Mahal to the Sydney Opera House, there's something for everyone. Which ones do you think should have made the list? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe for more updates. See you next time.